Beating the blues with positive affirmations. My family of superheroes tells the story of a child called Precious who finds confidence and security through the power of the spoken word. I'm joined by the author, Zinhle Matthews. Very good evening to you, Zinhle. I mean, it's a wonderful idea, isn't it? So simple, but so effective. Tell us more about positive affirmation and how it plays out in your book.
Good evening. Thank you so much for having me. Well, I rediscovered positive affirmations through a self-discovery journey that I went through 2 years ago, and the power that words have, the words that we say, that we think, and that we sing along to even, that they create our world. And so when it became apparent to me that I needed to write this children's book, I knew that this was a lesson that I wanted to pass on to our children, so that they can grow up knowing how to create their own world.
So tell us, I only heard about you last night, so I haven't sadly had an opportunity to read the book, but I will. Tell us a little bit about Precious and Precious's story.
All right. So the book is about a little girl named Precious. She faces a challenge at school, and her mother seeing this, she then sees that as an opportunity to introduce the positive affirmations, which is the theme of the book. We then see Precious rising above her insecurities and believing in herself again. And so really the core message of the book is to instill the practice of speaking well over ourselves, because as I said, words create our world, and there is life and death in our tongue. So what a better way to teach our children when they're young.
And you find it so seldom in schools, at workplaces where people, it's as simple as given a compliment sometimes. And often people are shocked because they're not used to those sort of positive affirmations, and everybody needs it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the book introduces a mantra that says, I am strong, I'm capable, I am enough, I can do anything with the power inside of me. And really, it's to also introduce the power that's buried deep within us all, that we have the ability to connect to it whenever we need guidance, whenever we need some encouragement. And this is really a lifelong tool, not only for the children, but for us as adults as well. It's really a reminder. And so I really try to make the book to be pleasant even for the caregiver reading to the child.
Yeah, I mean, as you say, it's a kid's story, but it's a great concept, because if you have positive affirmations and it goes across the board, you raise society.
Absolutely, absolutely. That is absolutely correct.
What's the next book on the agenda?
So the book comes with a soundtrack called eNCA Matla. Like how movies have soundtracks, well, the book has a soundtrack. It is written by my husband. I asked him to write the song, and it is such a beautiful song. It's an inspirational song. It is a declaration song, which is really an extension of the book, and it is performed by Matema and Katle Khonzele. It is available on all digital platforms, and there's a video as well, which people can view it on YouTube. So right now, I really want to just extend on the concept of positive affirmations, and I've also created, capes for the kids. So right now, it's just really just an extending this theme. So no books, no second books yet. So it's really just for everyone to grasp this concept, because I really do believe that if we grasp this concept, that what we think we become. So because the words that we say are our thoughts expressed. So I really just want people to grasp that so that they can transform their lives.
I mean, that's a very important point, isn't it? We are so filled with negative thoughts. Our mind can be our biggest problem, but hopefully our brain can get over that. And if you keep telling yourself that you can achieve something, you actually will.
Absolutely. I mean, the words that we say cultivate the thoughts in our mind, and sometimes we want to understand how, but that's just how it is. So it is very important for us to really start making that a habit, and in our households, which is why I didn't want to just leave it with just the children, because the song is to be enjoyed by the young and old. It's really just to encompass the whole household, to say, guys, let this be the way to start our day, telling ourselves how strong we are, and that we are capable in whatever that we will be faced with during the day.
Zinhle, lovely talking to you about your book, My Family of Superheroes, and I wish you lots of success with that book. It's a great